say you have a flatter cheek and you want to really get it to pop. I want to show you a little trick that I use to lift my clients' cheeks to get that extra pop. Welcome back. Christine Byer here, licensed esthetician for 21 years, and I have been hunched over working on clients right here in this treatment room. Well, I've been practicing in 3 different states, but I have been working on clients with all sorts of cheeks over the years, and I have found different moves that help to make them pop. I have done so many videos on getting your cheeks, lifting the cheeks, lifting a heavy cheek, etc., etc. But I think what is important to know is the anatomy of the muscles of the cheek so that you can get the best result. So what I'm going to do in this video is basically play with that anatomy to get those muscles to contract and to make the cheeks pop up just a little bit. For this trick to work, you're going to need something like microcurrent or EMS, electric muscle stimulation. Even radio frequency can get this to work because radio frequency does have an EMS effect. We are going to be working on these muscles here. So they're muscles that help us sneer. And these muscles here, so they basically pull our cheek back and give us that nice little mound. There's also some fat padding there and other things that are going on, but this is essentially the 2 muscle groups we're going to be working on. I'm going to take the makeup off in that area and get to work. I'm going to apply a little bit of conductive gel just so that I can get current to conduct. So I'm just going to use my microcurrent device here. This is the CLAREBLEND Mini. Of course, my hair is getting in the way. As we went on vacation and I went to Cancun, let me just tell you what I'm doing. So I'm pushing up from below, right? So I want to get these muscles here to engage, and then I want to work on the muscles that run from here to here. So yeah, so we went to Cancun, and anytime I get a little bit of sun, my capillaries go a little crazy. So yeah, I like to use my finger to sort of engage the muscle, push it up. Get a little mound there, and then work these muscles. Get them called to attention. And you notice I'm kind of doing a flick so that I can engage those muscles, but follow the mound of the cheek. Yeah, but you should have seen me. I had on like a zillion sunscreen, and I had on, so that gets that to pop. You can also like dig up underneath and then glide, but I really like this where you're actually creating the mound. You create sculpt it out the way you want it to look. I do this to my mother-in-law, and she always looks so much better afterwards. But yeah, when we went to Cancun, I forgot my SPF 55 hat. It's a wide-brimmed hat that goes all the way around, and I forgot it. Couldn't believe I forgot my hat, and I was upset. And so I used my daughter's visor, and then I wrapped like a scarf around my neck because I just hate for this part to get all fried, and this always gets fried when you're in like tropical sun, right? So I'll show you a picture of me all bundled up at the beach, and then we sat underneath big umbrellas that they had there at the hotel. It was really nice. I mean, I still got sun, but that wasn't my main thing. My main thing was to enjoy myself and have some fun with my family. All right. So those are the muscles that you want to engage. If this is not working very well, you'll want to go in here and release, do some release work. This area gets just sort of flattened down as we talk and as we speak, and it sort of will be pulled down, like the muscles, like over time they don't really go back to where they're supposed to, and they get flattened and hardened and dry. And so this is an area of pretty dense fascia, and so I've showed this in other videos, and we're just riding up underneath the cheekbone to get this to relax a little bit. I usually do this before I go in and lift because it helps lift a lot. You see, there's the sun damage. Here's 10 years of living in Miami. All right, so I got a little bit of plumpness and cheek lift. So yeah, that's what you want to do. You want to work on the muscles that are going both ways, and then you want to release up under the cheek. Just ride that cheekbone, and I'll insert a link to a video I've done more in depth on this topic, but you basically want to release underneath and lift and lift. And then I like doing that little scoop thing where I put my finger up underneath my cheek mound and just really get a nice little mound, and then I'll go in and do microcurrent. Oh, my conductive gel I rubbed off. Yeah, so that's how I make cheeks pop. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Bye now.